Hello everyone, welcome to your monthly relationship reading. This is for August 2025. A little bit different. Drawn to draw one card regarding someone that's been on your mind. And if you don't feel like there's anybody but that's been weighing on your mind or on your heart, they might kind of surface over here. They might come to you, right, during the reading. And then we're also going to see, who's been thinking about you and maybe kind of why. Maybe they're just wondering why you haven't reached out or keep canceling on your coffee date, wherever that might be. So I am going to timestamp below. I always do. If you just want to hop ahead to the messages, if you enjoy watching the process, we're going to go ahead and get your cards for August. See what the topic of conversation is going to be. See what your soul energies and your angel energies want to discuss about your relationships. This is with anything, yourself, people, environments, food, travel. Maybe you're not traveling very well, getting seasick or not adjusting well to jet lag, whatever the scenario might be. If you're on an airplane or a cruise ship, or getting back from and still trying to get your land legs going. So we'll see what charms they want to add and where. They like to kind of bounce around where they want to be. So I'll see where they want to go on the bottom row here. I just pause when I feel the movement. Yeah. And maybe one or two more is coming. There we go. Okay. So fix these up. Also, let's need to just start to tune in. Interesting how transformation and legacy, this change, are together. So I wonder if it's a message upwards here, because we have the magical kitty up here. Okay. Let's get your card for who's someone on your mind. Let's see what kind of message or answer might be here for you. Clarity. Maybe an action, encouragement of what to do next about it. About them, I guess. And let's see who's been thinking about you recently. Why are you on someone else's mind? Ooh, okay. One kind of twisted really quickly there. And now I'm just going to take the quick timestamp for our friends that jumped to the messages, and then we'll get on in here. Okay, so in July, when we connected on relationship space, there was this kind of overarching or kind of strong emphasis on seeking a better balance within a relationship in terms of like power balance. So we'll see if it comes up again here in the reading. Maybe it's been dealt with. You kind of understood it and dealt with it. You spoke up. So we'll see. So let's kind of dive in here. Just kind of feeling where they want to start. There's interesting pairings here because the glasses do go with the charm here, but kind of peeling back the layers and kind of letting go of what's kind of just smokescreen, right? Just stick to the facts and ignore kind of emphasis around you. I already saw the connection here, and then we have the direction and sort of the star. So maybe we'll start with direction, and we'll see why your cards here for you guys are kind of pairing off here. No, we're starting with direction. Sorry. So my bloodhound here, my puppy, my setter, I guess also they all are like searcher dogs, and he's in that frozen position, kind of pointing where the game fell, pointing the direction that they scented, right? The the trail, where they picked up the trail. So kind of follow me. And then also like our canine dogs, right? The ones who kind of sit and indicate a person. So there might be like a very clear sign like this for you, kind of pointing you in this direction in terms of a better relationship for you, or where to take your relationship. So this could be your professional relationships, like your dynamics, right? Your personal relationships, your families and your close relationships. But there seems to be a, follow this direction. I'm going to read the charms together because, like I said, the charms are pairing off. So let's read the charms together. And then the direction it's pointing is the star, right? The northern star helps us when we don't have a compass, because we know it's in the north. So it establishes your footing. Gives you balance, which we were talking about last month, right? And I was coming into the reading, for whatever reason, I brought up shaky legs coming from jet lag and off a cruise ship, right? Sea legs. So I don't know if some of you are going through a rocky period, or just coming out of a rocky period in one of your relationships. Doesn't necessarily mean with a person. It could be, like an addiction, right? The struggle with falling back, or the self motivation and the self talk to not give in, right? Following your star here in this direction. Keep following your intuition. Trust your gut. When you have this moment of, here they are, this way. Yeah, look at all the quills, like like the signposts that we see sometimes in cartoons, where we have a post that has like a whole bunch of different directions. Sometimes we see this on golf courses. 18th hole this way, 9th hole this way, parking, chalet, whatever it is, clubhouse. I mean, I don't know if you felt like your head's been on a swivel. This could mean just kind of dating around. It is the season to be out there meeting new people and be more social. At least in the northern hemisphere, with nicer weather, we just get out more. We just naturally cross paths with people. So making new connections, coming into a new team, right? Meeting all those new people. I just feel like his head's kind of on a swivel, looking all these every which ways here. And then the dog's like, no, look this way. Go back to your intuition. Remember your dream. So if this is a person, remember your dream guy, gal. Remember your partner and your commitment to them. Remember your dreams together, right? Remember your professional goals. Remember your addiction goals, right? I brought that up too. So just kind of, look at that. Stay the course. Stick with it, right? Maybe you got wedding jitter legs, right? There's something about like my legs are nervous and weak, like weak in the legs, just like anxiety, nervousness. Maybe you're falling in love for the first time, so it's scary. You don't see the signs for what it is, so you're like, oh, maybe I should be like just looking over there, But you got this relationship. Just stay the course, right? Just trust. Follow it. Look at all the stars wrapping you, all the good luck, the abundance, and you're just focused. You're focused on your northern star there, your compass. Focus on the person that gives you that steady foundation, right? Who's planted around you? Who's that super supportive, calm friend? Or, who's the companion that gives you that sense of direction, that supports your soul purpose? Stick with them. They're guiding you, earth angels. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the middle. We'll go here. So there's this ending to sort of a cycle, a repetitive cycle, or a commitment with the circle here. You've made the choice to not repeat it. You've already made that choice to kind of step away, and you have this beautiful start here. And we have the supporter here. This is ask for help, but this supporter can already be in your network, or that's encouragement to just acknowledge and be vulnerable and just say, I need a little help here. Like I'm just new to the team. Like I want to meet you all, guys, but can we give me a little breath? I just need I'll set up time with each of you, right? And they'll be like, yeah, no problem. Maybe we'll even help you coordinate. You should get with this group first and this group first. And in the intro, when I was getting the charms here, when they were gifting them to you, I was drawn to how the transformation, the legacy here. So this is, like I said, a new cycle. You're establishing your next chapter, your next phase. There's a card that I have in another deck that says a leg up, which means you're kind of climbing the ladder here, right? You're going to the next evolution in relationship. And you're going up here to the magical kitty. Reminds me of the cat in Alice in Wonderland sometimes. Has this very magical, like superstitious energy about it that I love as well, and sort of the excitement, like the electricity that's coming off of him. So you kind of see his paws kind of prickling up in his fur here. So a lot of excitement, but like could also be anxiety. Maybe that's the wobbly legs I'm feeling, because the cat's kind of like not all four paws are on the ground quite yet here. New territory, right? Well, I did mention, for those of you kind of getting back out there, it's because you have kind of shaky legs from the past here, but I think this is just more the cycle, right? The cycle that you ended, this ongoing choice. That's all that I see here. It's just a repetitive choice that was not serving you, right? It was not in your best interest. Every time you said yes to that choice, happy in the moment, right? We have all the stars on the quill, but then hurt afterwards, right? We all have those choices. This week, my relationship with food, for example, was not good. I made the choice to indulge in some pasta, and I overindulged because it tasted really fantastic that night. And I paid the price. My stomach was really sore, and it was not processing it. So, I did have body sweats, like she's all soaked here, to overshare with you. But just to give you context, like how I'm trying to be general so you can see your story in it, right? So maybe you had the same thing. You gave into a passion, right? A choice that you've made before, because again, it brought you happiness. So you think, oh, this time it'll be fine. I'll go ahead and have the extra hot wing again. And then you're like, no, my stomach's sore again. My mouth is on fire. But you've ended that. I see more the magic of the quills here, the sparks, right? As I put the cat on, we're going to stay in the joy center here, because she's walking away from that choice. So the quill's going to follow you. Okay, that's your transformation. Let's see where the quill's following you here. Oh, the quill's following you to your brighter transformation here. Your new start, your fresh start. Look at your buddy. Look at that new connection coming in. Someone creative and playful. All the energies of the fox. Oddly enough, I watched a short clip coming in this morning as part of just kind of waking up routine. And it was about how there's potential evidence of foxes trying to get in. They called it like getting in on the domestication with dogs and cats. They're bonding more with humans, they're saying. But anyways, that's more of a connection for me here as I see the fox. But look how happy you are. Look where you're headed, right? You're only bringing forward what you need. You're not bringing all that gunk. Look how big that heart is. Fresh start, new start. Or conquering, right? Like I said, if it's giving up pasta for the rest of my life or cheese, I'm gonna feel better, right? I can do it. I don't have to make that choice anymore. Never again do I want to feel like that. Okay. So the glasses here are about that saying rose-colored glasses. So you really need to, you're having encouragement here to see reality for what it is, and or be open to hearing another perspective so that you can see that there is another perspective. Kind of as simple as that. But there's encouragement here to kind of be open to releasing your current point of view on something, your current perceived reality of a person or scenario, one of your relationships. Again, this could be perception of, yes, I can handle, 2 bowls of pasta again. And then this charm is about pulling back all these layers. These are just kind of in your way, right? So these are vague thoughts. These are gossip. This is hearsay, right? Just stick to the facts. This is also stripping back emotions. So in order to get clarity, uncloud yourself from emotions. Oh, look at that. Turn around, right? Change your perspective. That's what he's doing. He's calming his mind first, right? Opening himself up to just breathing and relaxing into the posture, but the posture is reversed. Seeing the world from another view. And he stripped everything back, right? He's on the beach. There's no, he's not in the depth of forestry. His head's not on a swivel. It's just the water and sand. That's it. 2 elements. Everything's stripped away, water and sand. And look at the higher perspective here. Trying to get the cards in the light so you can see the beauty of them. Right? See from that higher perspective. This is also, when I see birds come in, this is knowledge, wisdom. So this could be someone coming in with wisdom, or this could be your internal wisdom, right? Trust your gut, trust your intuition. We had that here in the beginning. He's even pointing at his heart, right? Trust which arrow to go in. You'll see the sign. Just keep focused, follow your star. And here they are again. You're going to receive some news or some clarity. And look at you being focused. On top of the world, right? Stay on top of your world, the Fool. Climbing to the top of your mountain. Don't get distracted. Don't get blind. I don't want to say blindsided. That's not the right term. It's more, don't get influenced or swayed to see something by someone else's point of view if you know in your gut your point of view is true, right? Okay. So let's head in here to who's on your mind and who has you on their mind. See what this kind of conversation over here will be about. I'm just trying to see if they want to add a charm on top of the beach. Maybe we'll just start with the cards and see kind of the depth of the message. Okay, so someone on your mind. Well, I mean, here's a choice to step away with only what's serving you, right? This could be that choice there that you ended. So if this is the relationship with self, so with food, addiction, whatever, right? If it's your own internal kind of battle that is weighing on your mind, so you yourself are on your mind, this is you successfully putting that parking that decision. You're not repeating that cycle. You're not repeating that decision. You're very assured here. You're not allowing that to happen again. In terms of a person, it's the same message I'm getting. You're not allowing that choice to happen again. That was the last time. They're not going to talk you into another late night partying till 4 a.m. That decision, you were like, that was the last time. That was my last party to 4 a.m. This summer. Time to calm down here. So you're on this person's mind. Let's see, maybe if we can get some clarity and hints for you here and why. So I feel like this is an ended relationship, and the reason why I feel it's ended because the elk here is my spirit guide. But this isn't a departed loved one thinking of you, right? They come and visit you. They don't need to think about you. You're not on their mind. So for me, this is a relationship that has ended here. I mean, if it is this individual, right? If it's an individual that you chose to, that was I voiced to you, that was my last time, never again, goodbye. This is them still thinking of you. But I feel more longevity for some reason. I feel like I want to go back to the winter, this past winter, or maybe that's the season that your split happened, however many years ago, because I feel this is very, very past tense, because there's also the like winter chill, which for me is time has passed or there's significant distance or a period of silence between the two of you, and that's probably why you're just on their mind here, because they have no idea what's up with you. Where did they go? What's up with them? And that's really the energy is you're on their mind because they have no idea what's going on with you. Where you're going, the changes, that's how you want it, right? But they're just kind of wondering about you. Like I feel like this caped magician here, kind of hermit, would be like a scryer, would have like a pool of water, and would try to look in the pool of water to see like I don't know, energy of the water, show me what they're doing. Right? I don't think they're like stalking you on social or anything, but just in their head they are daydreaming, like what are they up to, I wonder. I don't think you sit on their mind a lot, right, with the kind of the fleeting thought here with the elk jumping. I think you pass through their mind often, and it's that kind of thought. I wonder what they're up to. What are they doing now? Where do they live now? Are they with anybody now? Do they have a family now? I wonder where they work now. It's just those kind of questions that I'm hearing. They're like soft like clouds, almost like the elk here. So interesting reading for you all this month. I will check in with you all next month in your relationship centers, and we'll see what messages come through then.